July 1, 1971, the Ministry of Communications of China issued 9 stamps numbered 12 to 20, celebrating the 50th anniversary of the founding of the Communist Party of China, to commemorate the 50th anniversary of the founding of the Communist Party of China. In order to design the stamps, the designers went to Changsha, Shaoshan, Nanchang, Jinggang Mountain and Guangzhou, visited revolutionary museums, sketched and photographed, and interviewed and conceived ideas at the same time. The Beijing Stamp Factory also held creative seminars with the participation of factory workers, designers, and leading cadres. The designers also consulted and listened to the opinions of the Xinhua News Agency, the People's Liberation Army Pictorial Agency, the People's Pictorial Agency, the Chinese Revolutionary History Museum, and other units. It was decided to use 2 groups of stamps to express the theme. One group was to focus on Mao Zedong's revolutionary activities and several revolutionary memorial sites. The other group was to focus on the workers, peasants, and soldiers, showing the people of China holding up the banner of "Unite for Greater Victory" and following the course guided by the great leader Chairman Mao to advance in victory. Initially, the proposed revolutionary memorial sites were Shaoshanchong, the site of the First Communist Party Congress in Shanghai, Jinggang Mountain, Ruijin, Jiangxi Province, the site of the Junyi Conference, Pagoda Mountain in Yan'an, Tiananmen Square in Beijing, and the Great Hall of the People. The People's Liberation Army Pictorial Society suggested adding a picture of Guangzhou Peasant Movement Workshop to reflect the importance of the peasant movement to the overall revolutionary victory during the First Domestic Revolutionary War. The People's Liberation Army Pictorial Society also suggested that the main peak of Jinggang Mountain should be more representative than the Huang-Yangjia pattern of Jinggang Mountain, according to the opinions of various parties. The designers thought that the stamps for the 50th anniversary of the founding of the party could only start from the first party congress, so one of Shaoshanchong was removed. And then one of the Great Hall of the People was removed because Tiananmen Square and the Great Hall of the People were both in Beijing. Another one of Ruijin in Jiangxi Province was removed, and one of the Guangzhou Peasant Movement Workshop was added, so that the revolutionary memorial sites were composed of 6 designs, numbered 12 to 17. In the design, 9 schemes were drawn in the design, 9 sets of plans were drawn, and finally the design plan of gold characters on a red background was selected. The designer believes that red symbolizes warmth and festivity, and filling the picture with red is the bright red party flag, which is more subtle and flavorful than drawing the party flag directly. When designing the second set of stamps, the people of the whole country hold high the banner of "Unite for Greater Victory" and march triumphantly along the course guided by the great leader Chairman Mao. The designers encountered the problem of difficulty in expressing the many contents and small images. The designers were inspired by the stamp on the 15th anniversary of the founding of the People's Republic of China, and adopted the form of a 3-part sheet with the image of workers, peasants, and soldiers as the main body, showing the great unity of the people of all ethnic groups. While the background design used factories, the Great Hall of the People in Beijing and terraced fields. During the plate making and printing, the designers were always at the factory, always studying and discussing with the workers on the basis of the proofs to make serious modifications. In order to prevent the 3 consecutive sheets from being punched incorrectly, resulting in the perforations hitting the characters, the designers made precise calculations and left sufficient room for the perforation positions. When the printing of the 3 consecutive sheets began, the left side of the entire sheet was left empty for a full row of stamps. On July 22, after the stamp issue, the General Post Office decided to print an additional 49 million stamps on top of the original print run of 200 million stamps, in order to save paper. The third, number 20, in a row was printed on the left side of the 3-part sheet to make up the specification of 10 stamps in a row. Therefore, there are 2 versions of this set, and the print run of number 20 is more than the print runs of number 18 and 19.